I'm back with music and something to build. I did some progress in between whenever I had a little bit of time, as you can see looking at it down here. But there's still this middle bit to finish. So I hope I can finish this today on stream. Maybe with some time to spare. So that we can go back to what we've been doing in survival as soon as possible. Also, I think some settings are wrong. Hold on. Here. That's one. And I'd also like to adjust this. Be this. It doesn't fix the front, but it does fix the side of my flip-flops. Well, it's something. It's a start. Okay, so now, new, we have this back bit. And these lovely, lovely, lovely walls up to this little first circle, and then we go up. Up, it's our moment. And then we have a little bit of an interior that I planned out because I wanted to map this out at least a slight bit, not any details, but like at least some rough things. I added a little revolting door here. This is also a great way to get up. You just kind of plop in there and let it just throw you into the sky. And then there's gonna be a staircase in here. And yeah, the two entrances here, one there. And then up here is when I'm gonna start using elevators. So we can actually get all the way up here, where we were building last time. In this place. And for that, we kind of need this middle cylinder to have a little more detail. And it's mostly just gonna be pipes and stuff. I'm first starting with some like wiggly lines across here. In this case, blackstone and some deep slate. Just so I can try to add a little bit of this like pipe thing with just some simple like patterning action. Just, you know, squiggly. And I think this already has something like type E. And then I'm gonna add details in between all the gaps so I have some kind of base to work with and don't just have a black little template where I don't know what to do with it. So yeah. Also this one has to go up and claim a lot of space over here. There we go. Claim some space. I'm gonna make a... I could make this one cross twice, maybe. One more. This. And then I go back on the middle line. And then we see what that looks like. That's kind of fun, I like it. This one, these two could crisscross applesauce. A little as well. I need to bring in this one over more and more. There's this boy wiggling in between them. gonna make those guys swap position essentially. Drag them to here and then I'll see what I'm gonna do. This. And then I can bring it back over a little bit. Stop breaking the concrete. Okay, this one definitely needs to go back over. Like this. And this guy's a little bit more space. To the left. And also a little bit more space to give this guy. It's a little bit too tight. There we go. Let's go crisscross applesauce. And I'm gonna probably drag up this one. This one needs to move over to the left side as well. This one be a little bit more tame. A little more just back and forth, zigzag. And there's more space for these three guys. I think I can make this one. Cross this, go up the middle again. I'm gonna drag this guy up a bit. We can't go over that way. Maybe we'll zigzag like this. And I can zig over that way. Okay. Make it like this. It's also a bit more tame. Then we can do wacky stuff with this one. Ooh, I might be able to... If I lower this by one, I can zigzag this across everything. And then zag it through this guy as well. A little lower. Okay. Need to make space for it to return to the middle. And now this one goes straight across. Like this. I'm gonna do this so they don't touch. And you need to push this one in. Like this. So this can move over here. There we go. little wild zigzag back and forth, and we have all of those cabley boys connected. I'm going to use remove the vertical lines, but I'm going to keep the horizontal ones. So I can maybe create some ledges around the place. Okay, down here. These guys. Cool. It's a little bit more free already. I like it. Now I need stair slabs and everything I can find. Walls, stairs, slabs, blip. Right, nooks and ledges. And so on and so forth. Starting with the one here. And then I'm making a little... Oh, is that gonna work out? I wouldn't need trapdoors. Or, shelves, but there's no black one. We need like a proper black wood. So you can have trapdoors for it and shelves. Chains. Chains might be able to do the job. Maybe like about half the height. Maybe. I do also wonder if I could get some like small copper bits in there. Thank you for the head pot. I appreciate the head pot. Okay, a little bit more of this. Ooh. Maybe if I bring in just some of the different chain types. I don't actually mind the little cube, that's fun. Pot pot, thank you. Thank you, pot pot good. I think if the teal is that thin, I think it's fine. Go through like this. Okay. More lines. Wires, more everythings. Stop breaking the concrete, please. Alright. I'm gonna create a little ledge here. I have to do this, I think. Okay. Not quite sure how I'm gonna best do this, but I'm gonna come up with something that looks right. Stop breaking the concrete, please. Yep, that's fine. Gonna have a few of those guys go through as well. And I'm gonna have some of them end there. Yep. Nice. Gonna create some more of the pockets. I'm gonna create a pocket with this ledge. There we go. A bit of chain. Cool. Make a wall go down to that. And then just add a random little ledge. Why not? Alright. I like the AP feel it does give, but I think I need a lot more to cover this up. Ah. If only I had, like super dark trapdoors. Wouldn't that be amazing? What else? Use some of those. Need to be waxed, actually. Maybe a few of those grates. Gonna be a little challenge, I think. Okay, I do like that as well. That is nice. Use that to cover more ground. I'm gonna try some of those as well. I think with this and the bits of teal, we might be able to just straight up cover the whole thing. Various different ways, I'm sure. And then I'm gonna add another square. Cool, nice, gap filled. Another chain. Add some more chain. You can also use normal iron bars, actually. Slightly different color again, but it's the same vibe still. This is the chains situation. Nice, 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 nice. Then in here, we add some layering just to make this one kind of just go around it. Add a second layer to everything, basically. I'm gonna squish another one of the pipes in here. Oh, they're exactly the same level. We can't have that. Down a little. Okay, now give me the thingy back. There we go. One down. There we go. Better. Another pipe down here. Iron bars. Iron bars. A little chain. It's definitely a little bit of random stuff going. But it is looking industrial. Which is kind of what we're going for, so good stuff. Like some diagonal, some horizontal chains here. Where I can do that. Bigger pipe of those. Add a super random pretty ledge. Keep down here. Different cube up here. Wool. Shapes and wacky stuff. That's what we want. Normal chain connection. And add some walls through here. I think I want to connect this to the top bit. There we go. Now from this, I can drag one of those guys through here. And just around and across a bunch of this stuff. We're making it go up. I And now I need some of the normal iron bars because otherwise it's getting a little too dark, too green. Like this. Now I think I want some more chains somewhere. Let's add a few in the mix. There's some more chains. Stupid hole. Some more chains go up here. There we go. This needs a bit more. Alright, then I'm gonna just drag a chain all the way up here, I think. Add some chains across here, actually. There we go. I always use a few more different directions. Right. This all works nicely. This is a bit empty. What if I squish a cube in here? Yep, I take that. Few more chains like that. And add another chain like this. Nice. This is another great spot for pushing one of those guys. And then some iron bars. Like that. Add a few chains in the mix. Nice. Or just fly a bit further away and then fly around a little bit. It's definitely giving the right illusion of what I want it to be. This I could use a little bit more green. There we go. And then I'm just gonna throw in a few more walls. Maybe like this. This could work out actually. Nice. And then a mini pipe here. Let's fly away and see. I think that's enough of the green. What if I have one scoot down here a little bit? Just a little bit. There we go. One more over here. Make this pipe scoot over a little bit. Yep, nice. And now I just go up. Yeah. Use some different slabs this time. Gotta remember that's the ones that reach the top. I'm gonna squish the ends directly into the ceiling. Come on. There you go. And then get the blocks. There you go. That's those. And now we slap in a lot more detail. Boy, oh boy. These are perfect for some chains like that. Then I need a big space. Or something like this. Ooh. Sure, let's make it a big one. Why not? here. And I need a small one on top of there. And one straight up here. Right? Right now, those are both in line with each other. And also add some squares. Oh. Different square then. Like this. Put one in here. Put another one on top of here. And maybe one here. Like this. This is going to be hanging by some chains. Well, suspended by some chains. And I guess I can use one of those. There we go. Get some more pipes that are breaking through the split. Sure, why not connect two of the squares? Why not? I think this material. Maybe like this. Yep, better. All right. Mm-hmm. And that's a fine pattern. Gonna drag through the chain through it all. That works. Let me quickly drink something. Okay, there we go. I put in between here. Mm-mm-mm. Or like this. Like this up as well. And then I can add some paints. Nice. I think this looks well busy. And on this side. Just a tiny bit of sideways chain. And add some iron bars actually. And then I'm gonna add a teal chain here. I should probably change this to a star. There we go. And then I'm gonna just do something crazy with some iron bars. Like this. One second. I have to quickly fix something. Mm. Second, where is it? Dip, 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 dip. Where is it? There. And then this. Last minute studying stuff is never fun. There's always some changes and someone needs something immediately and things aren't working and okay. That is working. Alright, there we go. Anyways, wall. Never quite my style when you smile. You knock me out, I fall apart. I thought I was so smart. Come of age with our young nation. We'll make it right for you. Make it right for you. Lay a strong enough foundation. I love this song so much. It's so good. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Alright. Gonna slap in a few more chains. Mhm. Bend this one. My father wasn't around for you. I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. I'll make it right for you. Sit onto you. We'll make the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Bring a little wacky overlay thing here, it's fine. This. Spend this one. Touch my pearls like. Alright, this. Beat something in there. Mm. One like that. Make some more pipes here. Okay, make this go straight up. Make this go across. And up in there. Neat. That's another one. I can make one wacky one that's a bit more 3D. Make it go out a little bit. Building this one in survival is going to be so painful. All right. This, like this, like this. A few more chains here. What the hell just happened? Okay. I need more things in here. Uh, maybe like this. Maybe one lower. Like that. Cool. And I think we could use some iron bars here. We'll do another one of those pipes. This. Like this. Okay. I need something here. Like this. That works, that works. Cool. And a slab. And a stair. Cool, like this. Nice. Let's do the from afar check and see if there's any place where we desperately need something on the lower halves. It looks fine. Pop of cyan in here. Cool, and we can use a pop of wackiness in here. this. Nice. That also brings up all the detail a little bit higher. Woo! We might actually be able to go into survival again this stream. Oh, yes, please. Very exciting. Okay. What else do we need? The chains. And another one of those pipes here. And we need some more of the other deep slide cut. Oh, just make it come out of this. All right. We'll pull this one across. Other one for here. This one here. Keep breaking the concrete. I think all I'm gonna do is just break concrete. Cool, now a few of those. Here. And one here. And one here. Let's squish one in this corner. Nice. Mm-hmm. I like that. And then I'm gonna push this one through the divider, I guess. There you go. And I think we could use a little cyan wire here. Make it do that. This for slab, that's okay. Oh, no, like this. Because of the wall next to it. Another chain. Make a little one of the iron fence guys. Slide through here. And I can add more chains in places to fill some gaps. There you go. Mm-hmm. You know what? Connect them. One long wire. And then sideways wires as well. Oh, I can squish them in here. Here as well. Nice. Needs a pipe. Neat. That's too many. I need some verticality again. Like this. And then some iron. I'm definitely missing some iron here. Drag this guy upwards. We're getting somewhere though. Alright, some more iron here. That. And then I'm going to start moving up a little bit. Oh, I can push this one in here. And push this one in here. This is a short one. Alright. That's another one. Small one. Small one. Something in the middle. Cool. We're getting there. Oh man. This. One more pipe. And this is another pipe. Alright, there's one. Another one of those in here. This. Another one here. Another one here. Nice. Nice. Okay. So close, and then the cylinder's done, and then I think I'll add a few little supports, but otherwise that's the whole thing. Ooh. Well, the whole thing from the outside. This place needs some iron. And this does. There we go. A bit of iron here. Now just pop in some more chains. And why not another square? We haven't done a square in a bit. Space for another square. Here. Perfect. I think a square could be fun here. Nice. I'm gonna kick this one out. Add this one in. Mm-hmm. More chains, more chains, more chains. Chains here. It's there, chains everywhere. Okay. This. What about this place? Yeah. This. And then add a short chain like this. This. Another thing, we got the whole pillar thing. Goodness me. I think I want to have some remain a bit of their 3D-ness. Hmm. Whew. Okay. No supports. Blackstone. This. You build all this? I did, yeah. This is my creative building world where I prepare the very big detailed buildings for my survival world, where I'll then build them again and even more. Okay. Then this width is okay. Get some supports in there. Like this. I'm gonna move this one over. really good. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I appreciate it. Okay, this way. And then we just support the platform like this, basically. And I think I'm gonna just plop down a middle support like this as well. 1 or 2. Let's do 2. Yep, this is nice. Okay, we go from this, and then we go diagonally down. Survival me, well, future me is gonna hate me for building this. Because I'm gonna have to build it in survival as well. Haha! But that is future me's problem. I'm just, current me is just here to make something look pretty. Whether future me will suffer for it or not, that's future me's problem. That's how I just roll with buildings. Yep. Okay, what height did I have this? Okay, here. Oh. Now come back. You gotta teach me, please. My secret is basically the same as when I draw. If I'm a freelance artist, I do illustrations and stuff. I have a very vivid imagination. So what I do is I got an idea, and then if I can't already imagine what I want in detail, I'm looking up references. For example, in this case, I have the arcane like art book, where I just look at what things look like, and like, for example, what's like the roof color they usually have, what's the structure they usually have, what's the shape like, and then I just do minor adjustments that still kind of have a similar style. That's how I went with this, for example. Whereas for the builds, I think one important thing to keep in mind for blocks is that you should look more at like what color and what texture they have than what they are. So it's not like, oh, wood is wood, stone is stone. It's more like, oh, this looks kind of rough in texture, and this is kind of smooth, and this is kind of smooth, but these have like similar colors, so these go next to each other. And then this one's a little bit lighter, so I can bring this in and kind of make this like a highlight with all the other guys, and now I have gradient. And then also contrast, which is also the same it is with drawing. You don't want something that has like no contrast at all if you want it to look very, very intense. So you need some dark spots, you need some highlights, you need some differences in color, some like less colorful ones, some very colorful ones, for example, or something very light, something very dark, like we have here in this area and this in between. And then it's practicing. A lot of practicing and looking at things, and maybe also looking what other people do, and especially how they go about their process. And then, ooh, you're gonna have to go down one. You're gonna have to go down one, my darling. Oh no, you might be fine actually. My bad. You're fine. You're fine, you little thing. This is. It will go like this. It's okay. We're good. This is fine. I think I got good of an idea. This is beyond what I could ever imagine. Honestly, most of it's just like drawing. Most of it is practice, 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 and practice. That includes practicing, you know, your eye, I suppose. What you look at, your vision. For example, when I just, chill in public transport or something, and I actually look around. I don't just look around. Especially when I'm inspired by something, I look at the walls of the train, and I don't just see the wall of a train. I see the sun coming through the window from a certain angle. I see the way it falls through the glass. I see where it casts shadows. And it's like when I look at people, I look at the way their skin reflects the light, or the way their hair falls. And I haven't always done that. So it's with practice. It's kind of like a seesaw between your theoretical knowledge of those kinds of things, and your practical experience, your skill with all those things. And then once you're at some point, your practical skills are gonna be better than your theoretical skills. And then you kind of realize that, and then you start working on your theoretical skills a bit more until they're better than your practical skills. And then you look at the world and the things you have done so far with fresh eyes and more knowledge. And then you can look at your past mistakes and improve your practical skills. So you kind of just like seesaw your way up. And looking at it with that kind of background knowledge has kind of helped me improve even more, honestly. But yeah, it takes time, and it takes a little bit of patience. And I suppose, paying attention to things like that. Okay, we have a support. I was like, oh my goodness, we're almost done. I still have to build all these buildings. Oh my goodness. How did I forget the fact that I have to build a whole city on top of this thing? Thanks for the tip. You're welcome. I'm happy to help. Now, how the hell do I magic some buildings on top of this? Alright. Hello there. Now I quickly pull out my reference image. AKA the one you guys see in the corner there. Alright. Definitely this. Ooh, can I get away with this? I think I might be able to get away with that. I need to add a little indent in there. This is in a nice diagonal, so I'm just gonna do like that. Cool. Hello, escape chicken. Eat. And then how did I get that? Oh, because it's yep, I see. Okay, yeah. And I put that on top. Okay, we go like this. Pickle Man, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Wait, so then I go in here. Like this. I guess. I guess this is fine. That should be fun. Enjoy your dinner! Alright. I need that shadowy block. I got the light itch to make it a dark red. So I think I'm actually gonna slap some netherrack in there. So I think dark red would look nice here. Very, very nice. I guess it doesn't work with the corner this I put this on. But it's fine, we got the red in and we're good, everything's great. Alrighty. Mm. Quartz. First I'm gonna do this little disc thingy. Mm. Alright. Round this guy off. Mhm. What if I had some walls? That would close it off. Thing like a frog line in the center. Yeah, I think I can do with this. And then mm, hmm. Maybe I'll figure out an elevator design where I can make the elevator stop on each floor properly with a flying machine. And I could easily get up here as well. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. Also, this build has a red roof. Noted. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. And then this way. Heck yeah. Well, and then on this level, I have gold on the edge. I want it to be like 1 block or like 2 blocks. I can do 2 blocks, I think. Why is it so much higher? I got 3 there, 2 here. Do like this then. And then this gold goes all the way to the edge of the roof. Like this. Mm. Nice. And then we're gonna have a nice little golden edge here. I'm also gonna make it too tall because I don't know how much the roof is gonna overlap. Like this. And then we have the same on the back. And I think this follows the trim of the roof. Boy oh boy. Three. Alright, like this. This, like this, and then like this. I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, okay. This is the edge of my roof. And then same on the other side. Okay, this. This. Cool. That's the outline of this house. I messed up something here. Mm. Maybe like this. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, I think I'll just drag the golden trim along here. And just fill the pillar in, just like on the other side. And whoop, whoop, whoop. Like this. There it is. And then we're gonna have this whole thing in the middle white. Like the rest of the walls. Okay. Thing on the very tippy top, I can also get away with just putting a gold trim on this thing. You know what, I think it would maybe be fine if I just did it a little higher on this side. It should be okay. Same over here. Except I'm gonna make it full stairs down. Cool. This is a nice start. I need some more netherrack though, I think. But first, let me grab the holy quartz combo. Boing, 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 boing. And pull up some bolts. Okay. And the other side. open these middle bits up. No, this is definitely one block too short. Let me move this one block because this is bothering me. Okay, so we're going up this way. And then copy what I just did. Oh. All right. One block, one block. Wait. This is like back here. So there's like this now. I think. I need two more diagonal building. Two. Hmm. One, two, one, two, one, two. Wait. This was right. This isn't right. What the heck? I'm so confused. Or like, what the heck is happening here? Wait. This way? But then it's like... Since it's hanging over. I'll just do like this. Oh, I'll be okay. It will be okay. It'll all be great. And I just deleted all of my quotes. Oh! Do it again. But sure, something like this. And then... block various heights of thyroid spikes. I'm gonna try to make the corners a little bit taller. Sweet. And like this. And then... like this. Outside on top of everything. This. Okay. And more over here. And over here. And now I get to slide in all these beautiful, beautiful locks and lines. Eternity's a blade, swinging with no reason, no rhyme. Okay. Live to It's on the same level. Change that. Oh, check. Done. And now we just found the rest. And I think I'm gonna add a little dark trim under here for the illusion, I suppose. That the gold is a little bit further out. And the rest is on. Gonna droop all the corners down a little bit at least. And then just fill all of these in. Live to live again tomorrow. Do the same here, slap some calcite on top of everything. And locks and blinds. This. And this and this. Other way around. And now I can just fill in the rest with some of these fur blocks. Okay. This. Very nice. I do need to quickly be right back though, so I'll leave you here midair. Please hold. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. So there we are. Waltz. Maybe I'm gonna add a little bit of calcite diorite under these pillars too. Just a little bit. This way. Alright. Now we fill in the rest. Okay. This. And like this. And that's a front wall. Without the extra details that I want to add in a second. But that's an extra wall. I might add some bamboo trapdoors around the edges of the gold, so it truly looks a bit more 3D. But we'll see. Yeah, let's see. This wall, amazing. I think I really have to start the roof as well, like instantly. Otherwise I can't really get the full not illusion. We have a full view of what I'm working with. Ooh, yeah, I forgot the trims yeah. Oh, never mind. That is just filled. That just, yeah. What? Oh, that way. That way. Hell yeah. So fill in the rest of this one. Give a little bit of a. And then give it some. Give it some shadows. Fill up some quartz. Yep, this is right. Okay, now pull up these guys. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Nice, beautiful. This is the effect I'm looking for. A few more walls left to go. Did I just do clear? I did just do clear. I'll at least add some calcite to the top. Okay. I should do it this way. Yep, there we go. Ooh, then another little ledge situation here. And then just drop down some calcite. Okay. This. I'll wait to add the details on the front bit of it. I think that will add a lot of nice detail. The detail will add detail. Haha. Good job, me. I'm glad I'm so skilled with words. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. We're doing something. Something is happening. Pull this up. I see. I see. That's what went wrong. Okay. Mysteries solved. Alrighty. At the edge. That's okay. I think I'm gonna slap on the roof first. And then I'm gonna take care of the front details. Neat. I'm gonna build the roof out of this Cinnabara thing. Or just do the polished. So first off, these all go too high. Then these all go 3 high. And these go 2 high again. Uh-huh. These go 2 high as well. This is such an interesting roof shape, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like this? I need to pull it up from the other side and see what I can fix in the middle because jeez. Something of that. A little wacky here. I'll probably remove that in a second. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this will probably look better. Okay. Uh, Goodness gracious, that's kind of wacky on this. So like this. I guess. How am I gonna... Like that? I don't know, guys. This is such a weird roof. This is so much harder than it looks. What a stupid diagonal. Okay. Um, I guess these blocks now. Um, now I'm just gonna pull this through. No shadow in between thing. Okay, better. Still the wackiest roof ever. things you do for the diagonal. Like, technically. Technically, this all needs to go out one more. I do like the way this looks a little bit more, but it is wacky. I think I'll have to live with wacky, considering what's going on here. Hmm. Oh well. There we go. And now we add this. And then we just pull this up. Alrighty. There we go. Wackiest building of wacky buildings. And then we just add whatever detail is happening in the middle. Like about here. This. This. And like this. Diagonally down. And just pull them down to the bottom. And then I'm gonna fix this little creature. Making this door. Okay. Like this. Squish this in. And add some quartz stairs and stuff. This. And then quartz slabs. Ooh, I should do it like this. Cool. They were at quartz trapdoors. Quartz vertical shells. What we do have is those guys. I don't know. Let's see what those guys look like. Yeah, the clean bit is a bit better. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Nicely framed with the thing is going down. Things going around. Sweet. And then I'd like to actually set this back one more block. Give more shadow to the shadow. I thought that could be kind of nice. And I definitely need to trim some of this off. This is not working. I would love to just have it go 2 blocks in each direction, but like that doesn't work out right. Maybe we just cheat a little bit. I'll be fine. But yeah, that is that. Technically, there's some golden little swirl going up here. I could add that one. Golden chains would be nice for that, or like gold bars. Like iron bars and copper bars. Might be able to make some magic happen. This. And then like this. And then gold. But the golden little trim is there now. It does exist. Oh, there we are. It's there. Might just do this instead. Maybe like that. Does it look fine from afar? That's all that matters with this one, I think. I think just might close off the front hole I left there, and then it's just like that thing. Yeah, I think the wacky house will be fine. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on, I think there's a baby spider descending in front of my screen right now. Oh my goodness, you're so tiny! Why are you so tiny? Give me a second. Okay, I brought little spider outside. Little spider is back where I can find food. Ooh. Let me grab a sip. I sat down again. Nice. What do we have detailed render mount at distant horizons? Hold on. Triangular block. Mm-hmm. Right there, transparency. Hmm. Where's the level of rendering? Nope, not here. Hmm. I don't get it. What's this? Nope, that's not quite the setting I'm looking for. Ah. I didn't need it that detailed. Sweetie hick. Goodness me, that looks awful. Mm, where's the option that I had? I had an option, and this ain't it. Increase quality when zoom. Oh, that one's nice. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the setting out is gone. Maybe something changed. I'll figure it out at some point. Mm. The cover of those arches. The normal one. So make these arches. I can't stand it. Wrong one. Maybe slabs on top. Or slabs on here. I think slabs on there is nice. Ooh. Do that, and then I'm gonna do the two big guys. Maybe with something that's more closer to oak, so it's a little bit darker. I don't want to sulfur them. Maybe just roll with it. maybe I can transition like this. This and this. And like this. Oh yeah. She don't wanna be anybody else. Okay. Repeat the same process here. Right. Maybe like this. And I'm gonna hit him with the black concrete. Like this. And like this. And lastly, those two tall guys here. There you go. It doesn't matter how far they're actually away from that stuff up there. Needed to be one block back. Unfortunately. Yeah, mostly for the effect. But it should do the job. Especially once those buildings are in place. Is that should look like they're leading into that somewhere. Maybe we shove this up a little bit. Like this. Yeah, maybe like this. Just a little bit of covering it up. Those should not be visible from anywhere flying about. I'm just gonna cover up the rest of them with a little bit of birch. Except that one, because that part's wall. And there we go. It works. I do need to set it to night for a second though to see where I need to place some glow lichen. That sounds like a possibly smart thing to do. Glow lichen. Glow. String. And research packs. String. Add to the string a little bit. And make sure that everything is going to be very well lit up. I don't want things spawning here, breaking the immersion that I created. So I'm gonna just fly around here and try to plop a string on any spawnable position. Which would be easier if I had a light level overlay thing. I thought I did somewhere, but apparently not. I don't know if some of those are spawnable, but I'm just gonna give them a safety string. Mm-hmm. Quite a few things of this are paired with just like a bit of let me do that just in case. Mm-hmm. I don't want any light on this part. Mm-hmm. This. That spot. This spot. Okay. Hmm. I know what the rules should technically be for spawning, but like sometimes kind of feels like you paid attention to all the rules and things are still spawning. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oh, those supports are so spawnable. I'm gonna have to put string on all of them. Mm-hmm. Yep. Like this. Support. This is spawnable area. That area. That one goes. I think I got other way around, which is good. And then this part I can light up again. Well, partially. And light up the front bit of this. Okay. A little bit down. This bit. Nice. All the way around. Nicely lit up. Then in between here. I'm gonna try to hide the lights so they don't light up much of those frames, so they still look as dark as possible. Light up the gaps in between. This part of the building. We got a good chunk done. I think this is a nice point to stop. Look at this chunk of a building. I want a few more to dangle down. I know, like, enough is enough, and so on and so forth, technically. want a little bit more detail, that is. Always more detail. Oh no. There are actually some that I can angle some bits of. So that's fun. Cool. Yeah. I think this is good. It's about the right amount of technical and busy and hype-y and things are happening. And yeah. I do a little bit more to like pull this bit upwards a little bit so it's a little more transition-y in between. But otherwise I quite like it. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. And I will see you all again on Sunday for some interesting happenings on Bloodthorn. Thank you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye.